Okay, Jeremy, so our last question is from Gemma, and she asked about using virtual classrooms in managing change on a global scale. Okay.
Right, okay.
Thank you, Gemma, for that. If you go into that, Jeremy.
Yeah, really good question. Global organizations have a particular challenge when it comes to managing change, particularly if that change is of a global nature. In all change initiatives, there is going to be an element of training. Knowledge training, skills training, awareness training, all shapes and forms of training. If you're an organization in one country, or you're an organization in one location, then to deliver that training, you can pretty easily do so using live training sessions, instructor-led courses, face-to-face interactions, and that's very effective, and it may be quite cost-effective. However, when you're a global organization, it's very difficult to achieve that same outcome than if you were just, as I say, in one country or in one location. So the best way to deliver training surrounding change is the use of virtual classrooms. Virtual classrooms are different to webinars. Webinars, for the most part, just impart information. Maybe there's a Q&A as part of that, but they're basically there to impart information. A virtual classroom seeks to reproduce the live instructor-led environment, the face-to-face training environment, online. The word would be synchronous, at the same time, live, but the group of people who are in that student or in that target population group are in different locations all around the world, and they join that group through the use of technology, through the use of WebEx or some other platform that supports virtual classrooms. The virtual classroom then becomes an online, real live training program. The trainer conveys information using slides or video clips or case studies, illustrations, examples, whatever. In a virtual classroom, you can put people into breakout groups, virtual breakout groups, and they have a whiteboard on which they write their answers. You can then bring them back together into a plenary session, just as you might do in face-to-face training. You can have people complete online assessments or little tests or exercises, again, just as you would in a classroom environment. You can have people complete an opinion poll so that you get their views and their thoughts on certain aspects that you're covering. You can answer questions the whole time because people can put their hand up and ask you a question in front of the whole group, or they can chat you, text you as the trainer discreetly and quietly, one-to-one. And even these days, you can do a role play using a virtual classroom. So by bringing this group of people together in this virtual environment from all over the world, you're training them to the same uniform standard, the same consistency of content. You are testing their knowledge and appreciation of what it is that you're imparting, but you're also, in a great sense, relationship building because people are getting to know each other in that context online as well. Finally, of course, which is really important for the global organization, it is extremely cost effective. It takes out travel, it takes out accommodation, it takes out trainers' fees for pitching up in different locations at different times around the world, delivering pretty much the same thing. And I would say you cannot deliver a global change process without the use of virtual classrooms. They are that important.
Awesome. Thanks a lot for that, Jeremy.